18 metres out now. They come back on the left. And Davidson really wants a part of it. There's the ball flung out the back by the former Kangaroo. And then it's with Mitch Healy trying to make his path through the middle of the ruck. Last tackle is with us. And Treaster goes away for the bomb off the boot of Green. It's high. It might be problems. Oh, Peachy! David Peachy, like Kazali, up above the pack. And down he comes with the ball. Up there, David Peachy.
And what a pack it was. Paul Green puts it up. This one is Reddinghausen, who's just on his inside. But David Peachy on the right. There must be 8-9 players there. He's got above everybody. He had the momentum. And the fist is raised. He knows how important it was for the Sharks to put on first points.
Well, Pete, they did that try. They got there so well. Some great rucking by the forwards. The Manly defence, it's not hitting like it normally does tonight. He's just hung on to it. Great try to the Sharkies early.
How close to dropping this football, Peachy. Nearly coming out of the grasp. In fact, he clamped it between the elbows.
Well, he's an elated young man. And why not? First points come for Cronulla Sutherland. And every likelihood that it'll be converted by Matt Rogers. Try coming after 7 minutes.
And if you can't get through a defence, try and go over the top of it. Seems to be the way the team score against Manly.
Rogers from close in and on his home ground makes no mistake. So Cronulla Sutherland after 7 lead Manly 6 points to nothing.
But he just simply took the tackle.
Davidson. Whoa, Davidson picked up and driven. Well, he wasn't driven, I've got to be honest. They got him up in the air and then they let him go. But referee David Manson has ruled a dangerous tackle, and I would think he's going to place players on report here.
Yeah, he was cartwheeled in this tackle, Lee Davidson, from Sedaris and Owen Cunningham. Fortunately for Davidson, they did pull out when he was up in the air. It was very spectacular. There was no driving involved. Here's Davidson coming up, Sedaris and Cunningham going though. They've got the arm between the legs, and that is a problem.
David Manson has told them the matter will be placed in his match report. Healy out now for the halfback, Green, who steps back and goes back towards the blind side. Green gets a pass for Strauss, and Strauss is tackled on 5. Now Healy indicating to the air. He's with it. There goes the bomb. Peachy comes from behind with Barnett. The ball goes loose and Ridge comes away with it for Manly.
Well, you've got to be a good side to get out of this. And Sedaris is away.
Sedaris with a big run up to the halfway line. Legs wouldn't carry him fast enough, and he's pulled down on the 50-metre line. Then from Tuvey, they go across wide for Gardner, who beats one, beats a second. Menzies, then for Tuvey. Tuvey's pass goes behind. Moore is there, and Danny Moore will play it 35 metres out from the Cronulla line. Now Carroll. Carroll put away, 28 metres out. Sedaris looking for his callers. On the blind side, he picks up Kosef and then Tuvey. Tuvey pulled down, a desperate tackle there by Andrew Eddinghausen. A long pass finds Cliffy Lyons, and Lyons is able to get it away. Menzies is with it. This is the last tackle, and Menzies has got the ball away. Carroll going for the line. He's over. Carroll scores wide out, and Manly are in.
Oh, amazing stuff from the Seagulls. They've come the length of the field. Jim Sedaris set it up with his break, and then the ability for Manly to keep the ball alive. There was no way known that they were going to get a kick away here. Sedaris, the long past the lines, they come up quickly, and that was a bit of a problem in the end, coming up in a staggered fashion. Gets the ball back to Menzies. He's held up. Daniel Gartner takes a good ball in from behind. He stands the flick past to Mark Carroll. Long couldn't foot it with him. Peachy was a bit slow in coming across, and the big front rower slams it down.
Well, let's hear the tackler. And then Lyons. And now Ridge. And Ridge rubbers the kick down. And a bit of work required here from the fullback and the winger. Peachy close to the sideline. He beats one. He comes down the sideline. He angles back in. He opens them up. He's over the halfway line. There's support coming. He picks up. It's Green. Now Ettinghausen. Speak of the devil. And he's pulled down 30 metres out from the Manly line. Now Dykes. And away for Strauss. Back on the inside for Healy. Now for Barnett. 15 out from the Manly line. Play back for Dykes. Away for Green. Cross for Peachy. Peachy inside for Nickau. Nickau tries to bust them over on the 10-metre line. Manly's end of the ground. To Nickau. Now with Green, and Green steps into the defence. Takes up another tackle. Played back to Dykes. Ettinghausen is... Oh, he's over! Dykes! Dykes! Well, he probably wasn't in the script, but he has gone in to score. Ettinghausen, he stood there to take a bit of the attention from the Manly defence, and while he was standing like the Lord Almighty, Adam Dykes has gone in for a try. This is how it started.
Yeah, sparkling play here by Peachy. He finds Green, on to Ettinghausen. Looked like he might go, but there's Hill coming in. Great footy from both teams. They continued on. And maybe because Adam Dykes wasn't in the script, that's why he scored the try. They were expecting somebody else to provide the problems.
Well, they're having a great game tonight, Cronulla, and David Peachy. What a great game he's had as well. The markers there from Manly not working. Too much of a gap there. Carroll came off the line, and there was the gap there. Daniel Gartner just a little bit slow there.
I also think that Dykes got good cover by the referee there. I'm not saying he used him as a shepherd, but Mark Carroll probably didn't see Dykes appear until fairly late. Now Matt Rogers, this is a key kick at goal. They lead by 6. 8 would be a tremendous start for them.
There's the kick. 12 points to 4. Cronulla over Manly. 56 minutes. From their own line then, Manly. Down by 8. And this is Kosef. Driving defence by Greenhill. What's his tackle count now? He's made 24. And leads the Cronulla count easily. Penalty goes to Manly. And a bit of a dust-up.
The Manly will kick for goal, you would imagine, to get them to within a converted try. Trumpers becoming a little bit frayed out there. David Manson, a tap on the shoulder to Tuvey. It was Carroll hitting the ball forward. Bateman bounced off. Davidson was there. Bateman dives into the football. Somehow Jim Sedaris took great offence. Well, they haven't kicked for goal. They're taking the tap. That's surprising.
That's where they are, just outside the 20-metre line. They've got a big back line on out to the left, and Tuvey is the man initiating the play. Out for Gartner. Gartner in the centre of the ground. Now they can take their pick. The forwards are coming up on the left, and here's the first of them, Kosef. Kosef looks back inside for the halfback. Kosef playing the back for Sedaris. Now for Tuvey. They go back on the right of the ground. Lions, and they work some angles and ridges there. He gets a pass back for Danny Moore. Moore looks around for some support, and he's put down 15 metres out from the line. Now they go again to the right. Ridge, very close to the line. The ball is on the ground. The referee looks at it, and he gives the try.
Well, he's caught them all by surprise here, Matthew Ridge, flying into dummy half. Took off down the shorter side, and there was a big hole in behind the ruck area. Looked like he may have been caught by the defence before the line, but the momentum's taken him over. A great tackle by Nathan Long here, but Ridge still gets the ball away to Danny Moore. Now he's out of play, and all of a sudden he rushes into dummy half. He almost pushes some players out of the way to get there. There he goes. He does push a player out. Danny Moore got tangled up with one of the Cronulla players. And, well, you can see that the in-goal judge is right on the spot. He had a great view of it.
Well, he's there just from the other angle. There's some doubt as to whether he grounds it or puts it down with pressure. This will be the best one.
No, he's dropped it.
Yeah, well, it would seem so.
I can't see any downward pressure there.
Very dicey.
This should be a great shot of it. Yeah, he's dropped it.
He's lost it cold.
He's dropped it. I'd also like to have a look at what happens to Donaghy at marker. maybe a little bit later on. Danny Moore gets a bit tangled up, and that made things much easier for Matthew Ridge.
So Matthew Ridge converts his own try. So 6 points back on the board for Manly. And again, they trail by 2. Well, controversy. Little doubt that Matthew Ridge lost it.
It was a bit like the Carroll try. As soon as he got the ball, the same as Ridge, they hung off and were waiting for him to pass the ball or do something else other than run straight and hard. That's exactly what both of them did to get the 2 Manly tries.
Really takes us into the next passage of play. 15 minutes to go. Here's what you're talking about. The incident you're looking for just drops out of the left of the screen.
Terry Hill straight up the centre. Cronulla have got to regroup now. They've just got to keep themselves together. They know that they're slightly in front, and the reason they are is because their defence has been non-stop. They cannot be disappointed with what has happened. Manly now, they're getting a sniff.
Lyons, his kick. All his players are onside. Rogers taken 10 metres out from his own line. Barnett. Dykes. Bateman. Driven into the ground by Gillespie. 25 out now from their own line. This is long. Crossover underneath. Gillespie over the top. Pierce. 2 points the margin. 13 minutes to go. Healy. Kick taken on the knees by Ridge. He's looking down at Mitch Healy. He's just limping a little bit. Now, from their own 30-metre line, Tuvey to the 40-metre line now. Gillespie takes a forward run to the halfway line and gives them a quick play the ball. And the troops come up on the left of the ground. Cronulla inside the 10. That quick play the ball brought the penalty.
Good stuff by Dave Gillespie, the old warhorse. A good run, then a very quick play the ball, which caught Cronulla napping.
Well, why don't they kick for goal here?
Well, I don't think Richie's actually hit them too well tonight. He is 40-odd metres out. He must be lacking a bit of confidence. He is playing wounded, it would seem.
Gillespie. Second ball creeping onto the ground as it goes away for Kosef to go around the back and find Menzies.
I think this is the key set of 6 in the match.
Kosef finds himself involved heavily. Forced back by Nathan Long. 3 metres out from the line. For Lyons and Tuvey to work the run around, and Ridge comes in from the back. And 10 metres out from the line, he lost the ball. Ridge is saying it was taken from me. Greenhill. Davidson. Let's have a look at this incident. Well, there's no doubt it was raked out. Absolutely no doubt that it should have been a Manly penalty.
Well, I've got some doubts over this one. David Manson's found a rake out on this, a strong tackle on Les Davidson. Kim Sidaris is in there. Does he rake it out? Well, Les Davidson's let the ball go, and that's a very grey area, isn't it?
Steve Roach on the sideline, a comment on the effectiveness of the Manly bench tonight.
Well, I don't think they've been effective as they have been over the last few weeks. Neil Tierney missing tonight. He generally makes an impact when he comes on. Interesting to note, too, that Bobby Fulton hasn't used Desi Hasley yet, and he's the sort of player that would be great from dummy half of Manly to get back into this game.
Here's Jones. Driven down. Good, strong tackle by Gillespie just outside the 30-metre line. They come down the blind side, and it's Strauss holding the ball out in front of him and then running straight over the top of Cliffy Lyons, who's got the ball down to the 20-metre line. Stirlo said He's getting better with every game, and I don't think Sterlo's wrong. This is Jones.
Give him another season, he'll be something.
Yeah, 11 metres out now from the Manly line. Cronulla Sutherland with a chance here. Priester. And then away from Green. Wide ball, picking up Healy. He shows it to Ettinghausen. Goes out for Nickau. Nickau is put down 10 metres out from the line. But on the far side of the ground, the Leaks club side, and now, Nathan Long taken and driven down by Sadaras. Or Kosef it was. Now on the last tackle, it's with Green. He puts a grubbing kick in, read by Menzies, and Menzies tackled by Green. There's a set play there. It's orchestrated by Green or Healy for Ettinghausen. Menzies proved the stumbling block. Gartner. Put down by Strauss. Lyons away for Gillespie. Long is underneath and Jones over the top. Under 10 minutes remaining, 2 points the difference. Monday Night Football. It's brought some close encounters. Some close finishes. And this one is no exception. Now Cunningham's pass is away and picked up there by Kosef.
That was great football from both teams. Manly keeping the ball alive. Cronulla flying across in defence. That kick over the head of David Peachey. Manly hoping it stays in the field of play, but it just rolls over the dead ball line. Quite happy to bring that one back out 20 metres.
10 minutes to go then. Cronulla leading by 2 points.
National 9 News with Brian Henderson. A current affair with Ray Martin. Bringing...
Welcome back to Shark Park. Crowd of 18,250 here tonight. Watching the number 1 side, Manly, up against the 5th place Cronulla Sutherland. It's been a torrid encounter. Jones. Almost to the halfway. Good metres. Then away from Green, from Healy. Healy cuts out Nickau. Picks up Strauss out wide. 5 or 6 metres into Manly's area. Nickau runs from dummy half and then puts on a sprint. Looking to get the ball away. He got it away. Barnett came in, but the referee again has ruled the pass from Nickau forward.
Yes, again, I think he got help from the touch judge there, and just a little bit forward to where Nickau shows the football, but great ability to keep his arm free, but I'm sure the support player was in front.
Manly, their back line deep in expectation of a scrum win, and they are. They're going for a shot from deep inside their own territory. Innes is tackled near the halfway line. That man was up in the line, Peachey. Tuvey there as they go back just as quickly to the right of the ground. Opawati. Donaghy over the top of the tackle by Barnett. Hill. Menzies. Put down 35 metres out from the line. 2 points the margin. Cronulla by 12 to 10. Lyon. Infield. Kosef to switch the attack. Ridge goes up the centre and is pulled down on the 20-metre line. Manly setting it up now. To the right they go for Kosef. Leaves Tuvey out of it. Hill. Terry Hill. He is pulled down 2 metres out. 6.5 minutes on the clock.
Last tackle.
Tuvey. Lyons. Through the hands for Gartner. And then away for Innes. Infield for Danny Moore.
Tackle, Mitch Healy.
What a tackle by Mitch Healy.
Well, it's been the tackle of the night so far, Mitch Healy. Man, he looks certain to score a try there.
He's hurt himself in the tackle, but he put his body on the line. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a rib injury. Crawling off the field. They've called for a replacement in Adam Dykes.
Well, he's physically sick, Mitch Healy.
Here it is. What a great tackle of Moore. Bang. Ball and all. Last tackle. Could be a match winner.
Nickau out to his own 20-metre line. Green. Nickau supports him after playing the ball. 35 metres out from his own line. Under 6 minutes to go. Cronulla by 2. Long.
Mitch Healy, not the sort of player you want to lose late in the game when your kicking game needs to be at its best. I'll call on Paul Green now.
Green on the right foot. The ball standing up, and then Danny Moore. Cronulla making sure they gave him the 10 metres. Both Rogers and Eddinghausen were offside, but now Innes takes it across the park. 5.5 minutes, under that to go. Sedaris. Mitch Healy, as I said, after making that tackle, became physically sick. Gardner.
Got some finish coming up here. Manly really warming to their task. 4 tackles gone now. Tuvia crossfield shows it. Finds Menzies. He dummies. And at space.
Innes gets it away. Danny Moore down the left flank. Put down on 5. Cunningham's at first receiver. Lyons at second. Cross effort number 3. Across they go. Ridge in from full-back. Ridge looks back in the centre. Gets a pass away. Or does he? It's with Cronulla Sutherland. The advantage rule.
Yeah, Daniel Gartner knocked the ball down. Matthew Ridge got it away. Back to the first here for Barnett. He pops up a good ball to Treece. He'll pick up another 5.
Just outside the 20, not held. Now he is. Cliffy Lyons. Then on the blind side for Green. Pulled down by Gillespie. The crowd willing for a penalty. This is Pearce. Oh, driving tackle by Cunningham. 8 metres from the halfway line. Then for Strauss. And Strauss is put down by Menzies. Under 4 minutes to go. Gavin Jones gets it over the 40-metre line.
Paul Green needs to make sure he doesn't get charged down here. Eddinghausen's gone in to help him.
Green gets a kick off the outside edge. It'll be, going to say, allowed to go, but Innes, he took the risk on it. And it paid dividends. Ridge spinning it wide for Lyons, picked off by Bateman. Menzies, Hill, and again Bateman makes the tackle.
Well, this is just perfect for Cronulla. Manly struggling now, 10 metres out from their line and going backwards.
That's 4 gone.
Ridge gets them out of the danger zone. The ball going towards the sideline and finding it back on the Cronulla 30-metre line.
Well, that suits Cronulla. They don't mind the clock ticking over now. Taking a long time to get to the scrum. They should feed the ball and win it. And then it's just a simple matter of working through their set of 6. No mistakes, no silly passes to be thrown, but a kick at the end of it.
It's too late to go back and have a look at a couple of those tackles back on the Manly line, but a couple of those Cronulla players, my goodness, they got up very quickly if they were back 10. Now, the scrum packed back on the Cronulla 30-metre line. 2.25 minutes left. Try scorer, Adam Dykes. He's away! Pulled down. 22 metres out from his own line. Green inside for Eddinghausen. Treester. He's run effectively from dummy half tonight. Treester. Now they're 35 metres out. Time expiring rapidly for Manly. They're at the wrong end of the park. Wrong side of the scoreboard. Barnett. Bateman. Nicker.
Well, the chase on the kick at the end of this set of 6 has got to be very good.
Way for Green. He just decides to roll it across the sideline. It'll be the mandatory 10-metre scrum. Cronulla will have a chance to set their line. Manly will have the loose head and feed. And will have about 60 seconds to go 90 metres to pull this one out of the fire. So here they come. Lyons with a long ball out for Terry Hill. And he's out to the 20-metre line. 45 seconds left on the clock now as it goes away for Menzies. To the 30-metre line. The Sharks mauling in. Tuvey. Cunningham. Lyon. Around the back for Reds. And then for Innes. And away to be put down, and Cronulla have got the ball. No. 6 more tackles for Manly. Away from Kosef. It's with Gartner now. Driving defence by the Sharks. Inside the last 10 seconds. Ridge. Chances a pass. Green has got it for Cronulla. That'll be the ball game. This will be the last play as Andrew Pearce is put on the deck. Cronulla Sutherland have defeated Manly by 2 points. 12 points to 10. 2 tries apiece.